I do this from my culture, penny nickels in the sofa, mommy watching Oprah, daddy in the kitchen with the soda.
It's real one for toy. It's not 3, buddy.
I don't know what I'm doing. So when the music comes on, I just kind of go with it. Okay. Welcome back, welcome back.
It's real one for toy. It's not 3, buddy.
We have to do it the right way if we're going to do it. Welcome back, guys. Hey.
It's real one for toy. It's not 3, buddy.
Welcome back, welcome back. Hey, welcome back, episode 37. You know the vibes. Hey, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Hey, I'm glad you came back. You must have heard something that you thought. Wait, we ain't gonna start like that. Let's chill. Hold on. Hey, we're just letting it ride out, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
It's real one for toy. It's not 3, buddy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's yours truly. What we look like? We look good, guys. I'm gonna let you know early time is of an essence.
Smartest thing I ever did was play dumb.
Which means I don't have much time. Though, I just want to touch on a few things that I couldn't kind of fill in on the last one, episode 36. I know you guys liked it. Second win, Jordettes. You're laughing, you're smiling, you're looking at people that say, hey, maybe they didn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? In which you will. You shouldn't laugh, but you did.
I do this from my culture.
Nothing here is what you think it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize in advance for it being short again. Pause. You know what I mean? For those who care.
Yeah, like, we don't care. You don't have to keep saying pause every time. Like, we get it, okay? Like, we're all adults.
It's real one for toy. It's not 3, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you're in Jordan's world, it's the way I want to do it, and I can say whatever I want. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no time for that again. Time is of an essence. I did want to touch on a few things. So we were talking about the first wind and, you know what I'm saying, getting clipped, you know what I'm saying, and be able to bounce back, you know what I'm saying. A lot of the times, these incidences or situations that happen, they're not always as like big and magnified to where you're like, oh, you know what, this impacted my life so much to where I'm gonna change certain things. These things could be small, ladies and gentlemen.
I do this from my culture,
I'll let you know in advance that you might have to think about this, you know what I'm saying? Or times where you didn't think about this, you know what I'm saying? So boom. So like again, for me it was kind of early, you know what I mean? So I'm in elementary. Again, I told you guys the stories. I got picked on, I was bullied, you know what I'm saying? But at some point in time in my life, you know, like I just knew that things were going to change. As things were changing, my mom is buying different foods. I'm eating baked potatoes. Don't eat the skin. I'm sedating now. I have shoes, guys. Things are different. So as I'm elevating again, the people around me, guys, I'm jumping right back into it. The people around me, they're noticing the change too. Again, guys, had a keloid on my neck. Once that got cut, my confidence, you know, boosted, which in turn could have been my first win, where it's like, all right, cool. Which actually that was. That's my first win, so I got my power, you know what I'm saying? Because before, I was getting all the jokes and all that. So the power was built all in elementary, right? So we look at it like, all right, cool. You know, the hero finally gets his wings type thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, or his cape, my wings, what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's a bird. Like that. But anyway, boom. So, in elementary, it's like, cool, now the jokes that are said about me, I'm saying them back to those people. You know what I'm saying? And that, because I'm at a level now to where I can say something, you know what I'm saying? It's not until you feel like you are either a part of that group or you have obtained what someone else has in order for you to feel like you can say something back to someone, you know what I'm saying? So in turn, through elementary, like probably 3rd grade, 4th grade, things kind of changed for me. So this is all I all grew up in San Francisco. So in middle school, again, this is a whole new thing. You know what I mean? 6th grade is middle school. So, you know, for those who know, it's a little different.
I do this from my coach, a penny nickel.
So boom, I've already had a history in elementary, you know what, with the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Because at this time, you feel like you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Though I had a few hiccups. Remember the tennis story where the girl said I had the chapped lips? Cool. You know what I'm saying? I remember. So now before I joke, I make sure I look at my lips. Look at my lips. What am I talking about? Anyway, fuck that up. But I had to lick my lips, make sure I was good. Again, back to what I said on the last one. I see how I did that. I just brought it.
I do this from my coach, a penny nickels in the sofa, mommy.
But anyway, I was on a roll, you know what I'm saying? So I get into middle school. It was a few times in middle school I had to realize that not everybody's for the jokes, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody is more understanding or knows your past or your history or anything like this, guys. And I'm using school because it's so easy, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
So then boom, right? You get, you start experiencing certain things, and it's like, well, I experienced certain things where it's like, all right, cool, this is a whole different ball game, right? So boom, I go inside of the boys' bathroom. So I didn't know that this certain bathroom was like for the older kids, you know what I'm saying? But this is my first day, you know what I'm saying? Or like my first time, like, you know, interacting, figuring things out. So boom, I'm inside of the bathroom, you know, I walk in, it's a few faces I recognize. Hey, that's Skip. Skip was my friend when we were inside of elementary, you know what I'm saying? Just last year. So I know Skip is gonna look out for me. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't let Skip know that I'm glad I saw him, you know what I'm saying? Because then I'm around all these other people I don't know, so things could look a little weird. So boom. You know, I'm in there, you know, let me go use the bathroom real quick. It's about 15 people in here. And if you ever been inside of an a middle school bathroom, 15 people is too many people. So boom, you know, people joking, you know, they laughing over there, they playing, you know, Pokemon, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They doing all that. And then as I'm using the bathroom, ladies, you don't know, but when men use the bathroom, that's like a stuck position. It's like everything has to come out of here before, like, shit start going crazy. So I can't really finish until, like, I'm finished. You know what I'm saying? It can't be like almost, I'll save it for later, and then I'll pee later. So boom, I'm stuck in the stall. I mean, not in the stall, but like in the little urinal thing. I'm peeing. Boom, some dude walk in. I don't know him. He must be an 8th grade, because it's the 8th grade bathroom. Must have been the 8th grade. He came in. He was like, hey, what's going on, yo? He must have knew everybody. He's slapping high fives like he's a house party. What's up? What's up? And then it's like I was in like the middle stall. So then, bam, he go, not the stall. I keep saying stall. Urinal. I was in the middle urinal. So boom, he's standing right next to me. He already violated male code. You never stand next to the person. Like, if there's an extra one, it wasn't an extra one. Though, just wanted to give you guys a little information. See? Guys, when you're here, I kind of give you the stuff.
I do this from my coach, a penny nickel.
So boom, he's standing right next to me. So he must have took a gander at my head for whatever reason. Paul, see, I had to do it because it only...
Get the drop, let it pop, niggas time that.
Gonna have to agree with you on that one.
It's real one for toy. It's not 3, buddy.
So, like I said, he must have took a gander at my hair, pause, before he got there, because then all of a sudden he yells at, dang, this nigga got a big head. And everyone at this time, guys, this was a different time. We wasn't saying pause, we didn't know what. Yeah. So what did I, these people know me, hit my hand, these people know me for being the jokester. Hey, you can't say nothing about Jordon, even though Skip did. Skip knew that. He was the only one, though. He was the only one who knew my history of being the funny guy. But this must be the new funny guy, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know. So I did what anyone would do. Yes, I didn't say anything. They all laughed at me, and I walked out of the bathroom. But it humbled me and let me know that, hey, you know what? Everybody's gonna be, there's always someone like you who would do something that you would do, or do it to you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be prepared for that.
I do this for my culture, penny nickels.
So that right there in middle school was already teaching me certain things where it's like, okay, cool. I know I can't do that off the rip because that's how I used to be. I used to walk in, whoop, 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 get my jokes off, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool, but this is a whole different ball game. I'm here with the big guys, pause. Had to do that. You know what I'm saying? So if this is what it's like, I gotta kind of approach things a little different, you know what I'm saying? So boom, you know, time goes on. So I'm learning and I'm maneuvering, but again, I'm seeing things, you know what I'm saying, that are letting me know that things can go any way. And this is like the new way of doing things. Guys, I used to watch Annie. I used to watch how I used to do things. You know what I'm saying? My uncle used to tell me certain things that helped me be a man, or what it would be to be the man, or if you was in this situation, this is what you should do. You know what I'm saying? So boom, after school, I go, and this is gonna sound like I'm rambling, guys, but trust me, it's gonna lead you up to it because I don't have a lot of time. So boom, go to the I go to the bus stop and I caught the bus after school. So like that was like the thing to do. So then like all the older kids all of a sudden like they running, they're not running, but like they walking, you know what I mean, like towards the bus stop or whatever. And you know, you can hear them talking and like, oh yeah man, so and so just got beat up. And you're like, what? So and so just got beat up? Like, oh man, what happened? So then, you know, everybody telling the story and all that. And then all of a sudden, like through the group of people, like probably 20 people, 30 people, out of a group of people, you see so-and-so. And it's like, what the hell? So-and-so who just got beat up, he came back with the group because they had to catch the bus. Crazy. So I'm sitting there like, damn, right? He had to eat that, whatever it was, right? So then all of a sudden, dude came who beat him up and was like, yeah, his blank said he wanted to whoop, whoop, whoop. So I had to show him. And it was just like, damn, that's what it's like. So it's like, it took me to like, dang, like, you know, I gotta watch what I say, you know what I mean? And this is, again, 6th grade. So this happened in the 7th grade. So this is 8th grade. So this is 7th grade. You see that, you like, damn, like, this shit is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot. This is in the 6th grade. So like, you see that, this is like later in the year and shit. So you kind of noticing certain things and how to move, you know what I'm saying? And again, in elementary, I was undefeated. You couldn't say nothing about me, but there's different times, different circumstances. I have to approach things different. I had fights based on me talking too much in elementary. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know there were certain rules and regulations, you know what I'm saying? Like, when your mom teaches you, you know, I'm gonna be all over the place. When your mom teaches you, like, hey, you know what? If somebody hits you, you hit them back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
lying again. Don't know why I
due
pretend.
to my anger issues and my deep, dark secrets, you know what I'm saying? I was just telling jokes sometimes to kind of get a reaction. Again, the power. This power I'm using for evil, no different than I did with my car. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't following the traffic violations. You know what I'm saying? I mean, traffic, whatever. Like, I was just doing what I wanted to do. If I was speeding, window tinting, all that. You know what I'm saying? So boom, these things happen. My tranny was going out. My engine went out. Brakes went out. Oil change went out. Don't know how that can happen, but you get it. I couldn't win.
I do this for my culture, penny nickels.
So boom, in these moments where it's like, okay, cool, my power, you know, I'm using it for evil. I didn't like this guy because he was talking about me, you know what I'm saying? But he don't even remember. But I remember, and that was 3 years ago, and I owe you jokes, you know what I'm saying? So the people that I was fighting, they had to get the jokes, you know what I'm saying? And then I watch them get mad, and it's like, I know we're gonna fight now. And then that's what happens, you know what I'm saying? And I think about that, and it's like, dang, like every time when it was like, all right, man, chill, relax, or you're going too far, or you know where this is gonna go. But as long as you keep winning, you don't know how to learn from a loss, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that do what it's supposed to do. Yeah. I'm here.
I do this for my culture, penny nickels in this.
So boom. Just get to the story. We just want to know the story. You have a point to this? We don't know because you're gonna.
It's real 1 for toy. It's not 3, buddy.
So when you're using your powers for evil, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that's gonna happen is the bad things. I was getting suspended for the day. I was losing recesses for the week. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought it would be funny to take out pain that no one knew existed because I wasn't vulnerable enough to tell them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not until I was put in certain situations to where I realized, okay, you know what? These things are different. So boom, I'm seeing a guy who just got beat up. He's getting on the bus. Like, what are you doing? Me, optically, I couldn't do it because I look like a loser. And you lost, even though everyone knows, but optically it just looks like more of a loser. Because now I got to sit in the front of the bus while everybody's in the back laughing about me getting beat up. It just makes me feel different and weird. So I wouldn't have done it. But optically as well. See, there's two sides to these type of things. So you just kind of got to know what you're getting yourself into. He earned so much respect because he would have had to face that the next day at school. You know what I'm saying? And because of that,
Get the drop, let it pop, niggas.
he did it all right away from the prep. And I didn't catch on to that until later. Like, dang, like, I saw him the next day. He was just running around. Everything was cool with the same guys. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, this is craziness. Like, I never thought he would be like that. But it's like that.
I do this from my coach, a penny nickel.
Anyway, so boom. Fast forward, I'm in 7th grade. Me and my friend, right? Well, he ain't my friend. I say he's my friend just because we play basketball together. We was all cool. Everybody's having fun. You know, basketball was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do that. You know what I mean? So he was somebody I played basketball with. We hung out. We didn't hang out because I didn't hang out in middle school, but like, we was cool. You know what I'm saying? Not until recently, with my braces, like, I thought about him. Like, oh, I remember, like, you know what I'm saying, the situation. And you're like, what are you talking about? Since having braces, when I talk, sometimes I spit, you know what I'm saying? So then I was thinking about, oh, the situation with my friend at the time. Boom, in the hallway. We joking, you know what I mean, all that. Like, we going back and forth, everybody in, like, a little group or whatever. And I used to do, like, jokes and, like, I ain't gonna say jokes, but, like, laughs and, like, I, like, take somebody laugh and, like, just make it, like, over-exaggerated or whatever. So it was one laugh. I forgot who did it. It was, like, some comedian or whatever. But it was, like, and I don't know who it was. Somebody gonna say it, but we was talking and all that, and I had said a joke, and then I had did that. But when I did it, like, I guess I spit, you know what I'm saying, on him. But the bell had rung, so when I did it, I had cut him off when he was, like, saying his shit and laughed, like, and I just dipped off. So his interpretation of that is that I spit on him. You know what I'm saying? And
The smartest thing I ever did was play dumb.
whatever the situation was, like, it held us up or whatever. And I was gonna get a phone call home. He's gonna get a phone call home, all that. And I was like, man, you might see me after school. And he was like, yeah, Dad, we're gonna see you after school. And they're gonna fight. The fight is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, like, this is crazy. I'm about to fight. Like, I never had, like, a predetermined, like, hey, you know what? Meet me at 3 o'clock by the sundown. We're gonna meet and we're gonna fight. Like, never did that before. Like, it was always on the spot. Like, you hit me and I hit you back and then it's over. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, I get the phone call home. It's like, hey, you know what? Jordan was late to class, whatever. So this was at like 2:30, like 2:37 or something like that. So then, you know, time kind of goes by, you know what I'm saying, like 15 minutes, you know what I mean? She did leave a message or whatever. Or I don't know, whatever. But I was just like, dang, man, it's crazy. Like, time went by, and then somebody came up to me and was like, hey, man, you still ready to fight? You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, I'm ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? But, like, during that 15 minutes, like, the only thing I was thinking about was the phone call and, like, what was going to go on at home with my mom. Like, I completely forgot that I said I wanted to fight, you know what I'm saying? But I said what I said. Optically, I can't look like, you know what I'm saying, in front of my friends. Yeah, man, we still fighting, whatever. Boom. So now it hit me that we're gonna fight. So now time time isn't looking the same, you know what I'm saying? Time's moving a little faster, you know what I'm saying? He got family that live in this neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know what's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? So boom, it's after school. So for whatever reason, like, kids just get in groups because it's gonna be a fight. So boom. So I went my way with my cousin, and then he went his way, and it's like, dang, like I'm really about to fight right now. This is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, this is like a world title fight to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? Like, do we say go, or is there gonna be a ref? Like, do slips count? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So boom, walking down the hill. He already down there at the park, you know what I'm saying? So walking down there, I'm like, damn, in my head, I'm like, damn, man, this shit crazy. Like, I'm about to fight over what? A phone call? Like, this isn't even that serious. But I've already crossed that line, just like I said in the last one. I thought I wasn't gonna bring it, but now I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Great, because I totally forgot what we were talking about.
It's real wonderful toy. It's not 3, buddy.
I made a decision, ladies and gentlemen. I've said something that now someone is gonna hold me to it. So I have to go all the way with it or don't. Boom. I go there, I'm walking down, you know what I'm saying? He's standing in the sand. You know what I mean? I got on a little button up, I was dressed a little different. So I had on a little button up, so I'm undoing the button up, hand my shirt to my cousin. Boom, he steals on me. Easy. Chip onto the face like, damn, you just hit me? Crazy. From that point, we going. You kind of just black out. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? We got to the point where I know I dodged one, hit him with a You know what I'm saying? It was real quick, light. You know what I'm saying? He got some punches on me. I got some punches on him. It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, based on what my uncle told me, he's like, hey, you know what? You know what I mean? Anytime he told me about a fight he had, he shook the person's hand depending on the situation. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I go run right to him to go shake his hand. Everybody looking like, what's he talking about? What is he doing? Boom, shook his hand. Bam, jumped on the bus, went home, made sure my face was cool so my mom wouldn't know. Still didn't know. Listening to it now you found out. But boom. The next day, you know what I'm saying? Again, I blacked out. I don't know what's gonna happen. Kind of speeding through it. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're gonna say about me. They can say, hey, it was this, no, it was that. I don't know. But I gotta face it. But I recognize what happened with someone else and what they did. You just face the shit. You know what I'm saying? When you do certain things that you kind of intend on to happen, like I knew I was gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? But with that situation, I had to do what was best for me in that situation, as he did for himself, because he could easily say, nah, I don't want to fight either. But we both had an ego in that situation to where it was like, which way is it gonna go? And it was violence. You see, you kind of got to know where it's gonna go. I didn't know if I did something to him, he would then do it to me to a bigger extent, to the point to where now I want to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we're not prepared for people taking it to the next level. So we just always look like, yeah, it's gonna be that. So boom, I had to face my fears because I remember the dude went right from the rib. You know what I'm saying? So boom, all of a sudden we started playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Me and him was on teams, 2-on-2 full court. I don't know how it happened. It did. You know what I'm saying? So then fast forward years later, after high school, all that, like I moved to Sacramento, everything's different. You know what I'm saying? I seen him and we was talking and like he was telling me about his experiences that he was going through or whatever. And I was talking to him. Everything was good. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, I gotta get you back from the fight, you know?
I do this for my coach and penny
It
nigga.
isn't anybody that's pretty much holding anything against you, you know what I mean? But I had to, so then fast forward to that, like friends on Facebook, social media, all that shit, right? He does music, all that, and he probably doesn't remember, but he even came to my house and we recorded on like a karaoke machine, which was crazy. But anyway, he raps now, does music. I support him. He supports me. Cool-ish. It's cool. But just think, like, it didn't even have to be that. You know what I'm saying? But look at what I was willing to do with my power. I was using it for evil because I was unaware of anyone else's situation. I was willing to say and do anything I felt was necessary for me to feel better about a situation. He could have said a joke that was really good, and I had to just shut it down, and that was the only way I could think to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I put myself in a situation that I could have been harmed. You know what I mean? People don't fight fair nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. We can't act like that. You know what I'm saying? So in those instances where it was like, okay, I went too far, in those moments where you're never gonna know when you're gonna be ready, you have to pull from certain situations in your life to say, hey, this looks familiar. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's what all this is for. And I know I'm short on time because I got like 7 minutes left, but like, it's recognizing what's familiar, and then either it's good and you do it, or it isn't good and you don't do it. Because I'm trying to end this whole thing so I can start talking about some new shit. But if that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? I was able to recognize, like, every time when it came to like talking mess or whatever, like, I have an objective deep down to where I just want to joke just to joke. So in order to change that, I kind of have to be a little more cautious on my jokes based on how far I'm willing to go. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's willing to go that far. Am I willing to fight over a joke? No. Am I willing to fight over a phone call home? Absolutely not. But during those times, being young, you recognize, like, dang, I put myself in a completely crazy situation based on my ego. I could easily just say, oh, my bad, it was an accident in the moment. But instead, I felt like I knew what I was doing, so I probably did it on purpose. But anyway, Jordan's world, shit gets crazy. I probably did it on purpose. But
I do this from my culture, penny nickels.
Sometimes it is what it is. I don't know, man, but everything was good, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Sometimes your ego gets in the way. You gotta know when you're doing wrong. So everything was cool, though. You know what I mean? Shit just funny to me when you think about, like, the things that you do and why you did them. It was like you put yourself in some stupid situations and you didn't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? So now I say some jokes or whatever, and I can see where somebody getting mad or whatever. And depending on how I'm feeling in the moment, because not all the time am I gonna be willing to spare somebody with the jokes.
You've talked about my breath for at least 15 episodes, so I think you're still the same person.
It's real wonderful toy. It's not 3, buddy.
Yes, this is true. So maybe there is certain things that haven't changed about me, but I recognize certain things that I've done that could harm people in the future. So again, sometimes you gotta recognize what's going on around you guys. Hey, I can learn from you. Hey, I can learn from you, and not put myself in the same situation. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we like to pass up on moments where we know that was a little crazy or that was a little spooky. I'll never be in that situation. Cool. If you don't recognize the things that other people went through, and you may sometimes subconsciously put yourself in that situation and not even know it. You know what I'm saying? You keep hearing about somebody's bad day. Guess who's not gonna have a bad day tomorrow? You guessed it.
I do this from my culture, penny nickels.
Guys, this is just more of an informative episode. I wanted to just kind of tell you guys, like, you have to, it's the small things too. You know what I'm saying? I knew it could go a little different just based on my surroundings. You gotta know where you're at. You know what I'm saying? If you only look, if you stand this close to an elephant, right? How big do you think the elephant is gonna be? Like, to you? Do you think you're gonna be able to say, oh, nah, I think it's like this tall? No, you gotta back up, see the whole thing, and then call it for what it is. But if you're so close to the action and you can't step back and just be like, hey, what's going on? You mean a whole lot of shit, especially coming from an elephant. That's a big problem. How the fuck does it?
It's like, shit. Like, I've heard shit enough from you. Like, see how I did that?
I do this from my culture, penny nickels in the sofa, mommy watching Oprah.
Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, episode, fuck that up. Episode 37 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. It was real quick, real brief. I just want you to know, I just want to move on to different things. So, Jordan's World episode 37. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm on TikTok now. Views is already up just from hashtags. So let me get some followers. First 5 to follow. Try saying that 5 times fast. First 5 to follow. You are going to get a shirt. You are going to get a face mask. Make sure that you put your Instagram name on the TikTok so I know. Will Mafia Toys on Instagram, and the Jordan's World Podcast on Instagram, the Jordan's World Podcast on TikTok. So you have to do the Jordan's World Podcast or Will Mafia Toys on TikTok. You're going to get a shirt, you're going to get a face mask, all those things, little care package, something nice, you know what I'm saying? But it won't be nothing like this because this is exclusive, you know what I'm saying? It looks good, I know. I know. But anyway, Jordan's World episode 37. Do that because you hit us.
Not gonna catch me this time.
I do this for my culture, penny nickels in the sofa, mommy watching Oprah, daddy in the kitchen with the soda.
It's real wonderful toy. It's not 3, buddy.